that I am live. Okay, I'm live. Alright, now let me just let people know that I'm live. Yeah, let's close that. Okay. Alright, should be everything. Yeah, alright, yeah, I'm live. In just a second, we are about to see my world and how much I've progressed in, like, the past, month, I want to say I've had it. But yeah, I've progressed a lot in that world. I'm actually really proud of how I've done so far. So, I mean, the one problem is, I will admit, is I'm on a shortage of diamonds. Like, badly. Because I've been trying to get netherite armor and get a full set of enchanted netherite armor and tools, but I just can't find enough diamonds. I can find plenty netherite, but I can't find diamonds. So I gotta go out and find some more. But I've like searched like every cave in my vicinity. But yeah, just 1 second. I just want to pull up the stream on my phone. Just see. Oh, we got 2 people watching now. Okay. All right. Okay, so switch into Minecraft. And as you're gonna see right here, I have made a villager breeder, and it's literally, I think it literally just worked. There's a baby right in there. Yeah, but this is my world. Um, as my house is still there, um, that I had to transport villagers from a village like forever. So I'm here now. I built this villager breeder to start breeding up villagers so I can get like mending books and stuff like that because I have a really good netherite pickaxe, but it's going to break soon, and I don't want that. So I want to try and get a mending book and wait, did he go in there? He did. Look at him. All right, yeah. I want to try and get a mending book so I can start repairing up my. Oh my god, I've got 4 people on stream. Are you joking? It's like the most I've ever had in a long time. Okay. Well, I was just about finished here, so just gonna bring all this stuff back to the house. Actually, I'm gonna light up underneath here because I don't want any zombies spawning. Because I had a villager breeder, not in this world, but I had one before, like forever ago, And yeah, basically zombies spawned underneath it and somehow found a way inside, and that was not very fun. So let's just put all this back. Yeah, but I've been loving Java Edition lately. Like, probably like my favorite mode of Minecraft. Um, I went on a bit of a dog taming spree, so now I have a bunch, and I've been breeding up sheep because I've been harvesting their wool to make beds so I can blow up stuff in the nether to find ancient debris. So for now, let's head back over here, pick up the rest of that stuff. Yeah, well, already it's working, which that was fairly quick. I just built this like maybe I just finished building it like probably 5 minutes prior to whenever I streamed, so it's working like a charm. Just there we go. Let's get another chest in there. Can put that away. Some other changes. I've got a farm over here now. Obviously the sheep farm. That's the transporting bit that takes me where that was from the village. I'm gonna tear that down eventually because it's kind of an eyesore. Basically the villager breeder. I got a small smelting area over here. That's just been smelting netherite brick. Actually, I got a lot in here. How much left we got? Oh, okay, we still got plenty. Alright, yeah. Let's head to bed real quick. Yeah, but if you look in here, this is how far I've gotten already. Obviously, I got the netherite pickaxe too, which is almost maxed out. I just need Fortune 3 and Mending on it. But I got a netherite helmet, leggings, and boots. I've got a diamond sword in here too, and I got some books ready to enchant, and I got some netherite scrap. But I got respiration and aqua affinity for that, fire protection, feather falling. I did get silk touch on this, but I'm just gonna put it on the boots because I don't want to waste a bunch of levels trying to get another feather falling. So um, I'm gonna re-enchant my sword because this one's good, but it's gonna take way too long. Or I don't even think I'll be able to max it out. So I'm just collecting up books here for now. But if we go down here into my basement, this was my attempt at an AFK fishing place. I haven't really tried it out yet because I don't have a good fishing rod. I'm trying to fish like a good one up, so and then just combine it all. And yeah, way off in the distance over there, like 1,000 blocks away, I have a spider farm too, which I have to kind of fix because spiders can actually get clogged in it and can create a lot of spiders, like a lot of spiders. So gotta wait for this little guy to grow up. I just want to see real quick, how long does it take for him to grow up? How long does it take for a baby villager to grow up? About 20 minutes. Okay, so he probably has 15 minutes left, I want to say. Maybe like 12, 15 to 10 minutes. Let's go with that. Did they just pop out another baby? I think they did. Oh yeah, I hear it. Haha. Yeah, look at him. And then apparently he's gonna want to go jump on the beds, and he's gonna fall down here and get sucked into this machine. I also put this above here, which will prevent lightning from hitting the villagers. Which I don't mind if they hit the villagers over here. I'm not too concerned about that because I can always breed some more. But these two I gotta protect because if I lose those two, it's gonna be annoying trying to get more villagers to replace them. So there is two things I can do. I could either make a villager like trading hall, I guess, and try and get the good enchantments like mending and stuff like that. Or I could make an iron farm. Now, I'm not really sure which I want to do though, because having an iron farm would be good, but I'm not exactly at a shortage of iron. But like I said, it would be good to have. So I'm not sure if I should wait for an iron farm because they're fairly easy now, from what I remember. So I'm not sure if I should build one or not. Oh, that does not go there. But for now, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think should I just do I think I should just do the trading hall because once I get like god tier armor, I want to go and fight the Ender Dragon. And from what I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna use the bed technique because I like that idea. I mean, it prevents me from having to destroy the pillars, which that is a pain. I hate doing that. And it deals like so much damage the pillars can't even heal it in time. So I think it would work. So I guess I'll just make a trading hall. But do I make it underground? Is the thing. Or I've actually should I? I'm like stuck at like a dilemma because there's so many things I want to do, but I don't have like the time. We're not. I probably have resources to do it, but I I want to like do. I want to do a lot of stuff, but I'm not. I don't have enough like stuff to do it, time to do it really. But what I want to do, or what I'm thinking of doing, is going mining for more diamonds. But if I'm going to be honest, that's probably going to end up in me get just. It's just going to be a disappointment. Like I'm probably going to get like 2 diamonds or something like that, which I don't really need that much more. I just need another pick, an axe, and a shovel. Well, I mean, I technically got an axe, but I want a new axe because I've repaired this one before. So yeah, but a new axe and a shovel. Um, and then another pick. And then obviously I'm going to need a, oh shit, what's it called? Elytra. I'm going to need an elytra, and then a bow, and the fishing rod can be easily taken care of AFK fishing, because you can find like really good enchantments out of there. But I have a notepad out right now that's like, it's got all of the, what kind of enchantments I want. The only problem is though is that obviously I'm gonna have to trade with villagers a lot to get the books that I want. Plus, I'm gonna have to spend a lot of experience, which is gonna cost a lot of grinding. And I mean, granted, there's a lot of good farms I can make, like Piglin Farm. Those I've heard are really good for XP, but they're like extremely expensive. Not expensive, but they're difficult to make because I already know you have to go to the you have to go above the Nether, which already that's hard on its own. So I'm not looking forward to that. So I've got a spider farm, but like spiders don't really give that much XP. If I'm to be honest. Not to mention, like I said, it's broken, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna fix it because 99% of those spiders that are in there, they get jammed. Not jammed, but they'll climb up to the top, and I can't exactly hit them. You know what? I'm gonna just. Sorry, population control. I have too many sheep. Okay. Hey. That was a lot of sheep. Alright, well, I guess that's cleared out now. Let me just go check these in here. Yeah, there we go. Lots of money. Alright, I'm not really sure what else I should be doing. If there's anything I could be doing. I mean, I could build that villager trading hall, but the problem is that this isn't looking too good. But, like, how am I going to repair it? That's weird. I don't know why there's just a stack of carrots here. That shouldn't be there. I don't know where that came from. I guess maybe one of the villagers like threw it wrong and like it ended up on into the system and got chucked out. But well, no. How would it end up below? Yeah, I don't know why those are down there. I don't know if that's going to be a problem or not, but I'm hoping not. Alright, well, actually, you know what? I think I should just do a villager trading hall. I think that would be my best course of action. Please don't escape. Sheep. No. No. Okay, I think first what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a cow farm so I can start farming leather. Eventually I'm going to make a passive mob farm, which, I mean, that'll grant me, like, that'll give me a bunch of leather and food and stuff like that. But for now, I need spruce wood, actually, because then it won't fit with the theme. Some random phone number is messaging me, or calling me, I don't know why. Okay. There we go. Actually, you know what? I probably have got sticks there, got more spruce wood there. Do I have any more sticks anywhere? Got some spruce, actually. Yeah, didn't even have to mine those trees. I could probably just use this. Um, please go on this side. Okay. Yeah, now I just gotta get 2 cows to come over here so I can start breeding them. I'll be honest, I don't think there's any cows close to here, which is kind of problematic. There's probably some out in the plains over there, but that's a long walk. And it's an even longer walk bringing them back because they like to just stand in place and the lead will break and I have to go back, lead them again. Yeah, it's not a fun process, but it's a wolf here though. It's probably some in the spruce forest, but that'll even be even more annoying to try and get them out. Whoa, 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 whoa. I have never noticed this cave before. This is definitely... I am coming back to that. Okay, that's a big cave. He's telling me there's like some cows out here. Yeah, like, see what I mean? All... Oh, got one. Ow. Come on. Just one single cow out in the wilderness. Come on, buddy. We're gonna find you a lover so that I can breed you with your kids and create genetic fuck-ups of cow. All for the single purpose of harvesting your leather and skin. Well, leather and skin? That's the same shit. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. How much time? Okay, I got plenty of time left in the day. See, this is what I mean. They get stuck, and I have to go back. Excuse me, sir. Where's my lead? Okay, here it is. You can't just be getting rid of my lead like that. These things are expensive. I am very limited on slime balls right now. See? Like, this shit is annoying. You have to, like, go very slow and make sure the cow is with you. That is a sheep in a tree, I think. Not what I'm looking for. Is there, like, no cows? Dude, you're, like, supposed to have friends. You know that? Like... Alright, well, it looks like there's a chicken. That's a cave. Okay, cow. Oh, you're gonna be an idiot, aren't you? No? No, you aren't. Okay, good. Chickens. I don't really need chickens right now. If I wanted chickens, I could probably just throw down like the million eggs I have. Sheep, sheep, more sheep. Come on, cow. More sheep, pigs. chickens. I saw llamas back there, squid. You can't just be like the only cow left in the world, can you? Just one singular cow? What am I gonna have to do? Like, genetically clone you? What is. Oh my goodness. Cow, be careful. That could have been dangerous. Hello, pigs. I don't want you. Dude, there's gotta be one cow around here. Come on. A horse? Another horse? I was thinking I would find another cow before it would get dark, but I don't think that's gonna be the case here. Oh! Come on, cow, I have found your brethren. He's walking right towards me. He knows his fate. Let's bring these guys back home. I'm probably gonna have to bring these things home during the night a little bit. That's a ravine. Definitely have to check these places out before or sometime at least. You still follow me? Yeah, we got him. Yep. Sun has started to set, so this is not good. The problem is that I don't want these things to die. Because you saw it took me like 8 minutes to find 2 cows. Where'd the other one go? Ah, Jesus. You guys are not making this very easy. Yeah, you guys are not making this very easy. Ugh, dude. Am I like. I lost this guy. Come on. I'm just worried that there's going to be some bitch skeleton that's going to shoot me. Or shoot at me. But it's going to hit the cows and it's going to like fucking kill them. Because, knowing my luck, something like that would happen. Plus, I want to get home before night to prevent my villagers from getting hurt by zombies, potentially. Though, actually, this is a good opportunity to see how well I lit up. Cow, come on, dude. Shit. Where'd you drop your lead? There. Two of you are on. Okay. Let's go. Let's just stay as far as away from mobs as possible. I can literally see the light of my house. Come on. Guess this is a good opportunity just to see how well I lit up my farm. Oh my god. That is 4 creepers. Where's your brother? Hey! Oh my god. Guys, can we not act up? Please? Just come. Lit it up pretty well. Okay, he just walked right on in. Fuck off, you little shit. Alright, that was painful. So very painful. Yeah. Actually, let's just... I got iron from it? I got iron from a zombie. It's been a long time since I've gotten iron from a zombie. Jesus. Chuck that in there. Meat. So, alright, let's get our cow population up and our sheep population up. We can start breeding them. Yeah. Get shit on, fucking creeper fuck. Oh. It happened again. There's more fucking... just dropping carrots there. We got villagers though. Just one, but it's a villager. Okay, I don't know how to do this. I guess I just need to make a villager trading hall? That seems about all I really need to do. Yeah, let's make a villager trading hall. I'm probably gonna have to look up a YouTube video for this because I've actually never built a villager a successful one, at least. All of them have kind of been like trash. What I mean by when I say trash, I mean like trash. They were bad. So trading hall 1.16, I think. Oh yeah. Oh,
yeah, it's football season. Time to get that Subway contact free.
oh man, I want Subway so bad.
Welcome back to another episode of Simply Minecraft. This is a
Actually,
series where
you
each
know what?
episode
Hang
we
on.
take and design a mature
I'll be right back. I have to go to the bathroom. And I'm going to turn off my AC. So I'll be right back. I don't know how many people are watching right now, but it doesn't matter. Alright, looks like we still got one person here. I'm surprised.
As we reopen,
fucking ads.
don't you want your pocket of America to still feel like it's home? We're places with the best design, and we try and make it as simple as we can. Now, this week we are continuing with some more villager shenanigans. Today we are looking at trading halls. So we already have done a breeder, infinite villager breeder. We also have a crop farm. So now we can get our villagers into place here and trade with them for some more lucrative goods. But this week we have not just got one design, we've got two. We've got this simple one behind me, and another one over there which has got a little bit more work to it, but has some added features. So let's get into this. This is design number one. So let me give you a quick overview of this one, and then we'll get into the block by block tutorial, and then we'll look at the second design, which is very similar, just with a bit of extra work, and that gives you some added bonuses, which we will talk about in a bit more detail later on. So first of all, this is a villager trading hall. Now, why would you want to build one of these things? Well, this makes it very convenient for trading with the villagers. So depending on which workstation you put in front of a villager, they will take up a different profession. There's all sorts of different workstations and different professions. You can look them up to find out which ones you're interested in. But let's look at this guy, for example. He has got various trades here, and as you trade with him, more trades get unlocked. Now, this guy will take 22 carrots and will give you an emerald in return. That's pretty cool. Now, last episode we built a crop farm, so we can get our hands on tons of these carrots, so we can trade with this guy and get more and more emeralds. And the same goes with all these other villagers as well. We've got so these guys are farmers. We've got these guys over here. This guy is a cleric. And then we've got some librarians over here. They trade for books, so these are really good for trading with. And we've got another guy over here. We've got a butcher. So we've got one spare slot right over here for another villager. So the purpose of this is to make it nice and easy to trade, as I said before, but also you want to make it nice and easy to get villagers in here when you need to fill it up. So how does that work? Well, here we have a villager in a minecart. So imagine this comes from your villager breeder. So a couple of episodes ago, we did a villager breeder just over there, and the output of that is a villager on a rail. So imagine this links up to your breeder. So here what we do is we send the villager across. He goes to the farm, he gets ejected, and then, as if by magic, he walks all the way over here just by himself. No problem at all. And when he jumps down here, he'll fall down here, and he will then become the profession of this workstation, which again, like this guy, is a butcher. And now we can trade with him. Now all of these slots are now filled up, and that is basically it. That's all there is to it. So when this starts off, all of these slots will be open, and you can just dispense as many villagers as you need to into here, and this will give you a villager trading hall. Now, this design here has got 10 villagers. You can make this a lot bigger than this. We'll talk about a bit more of that in a bit more detail later on, but this is a good starter size to get you going. And to give you an idea of just how simple this is, let's have a quick scoot around just so you can see all the redstone. Well, it's basically like a couple of redstone dots. So we've got a couple of redstone dots, we've got an observer, and we've got a piston and a piece of string, and that's all you need for each slice. That's pretty much it. And the rest of it is all done. So we don't need any special rail contraptions or anything like that for managing minecarts. That is all gone. So this is based on a design I did previously, but I've made it much more simple for 1.16.2, which is the version that we're currently the latest version. Now, let's talk about a few details of how you're going to use this farm. Now, we'll talk about it in the context of this version. That's the stuff we're going to talk about now is also apparent for this second version as well. So let's cover it now. So I've written a whole bunch of notes over here to remind myself of all the different things that we need to cover. Now, I don't want to go into too much depth about all the villager trades and how they work and all this kind of stuff. There's lots of detail to that. That's stuff you can look up, and I did cover that in a previous version of this farm a little while ago.
How villager trading works.
So, first of all, as I said before, this is for Java Edition 1.16.2. If you're in Bedrock, this probably won't work, but yeah, this is just for Java, so take that into account. Now, when it comes to picking the workstation, so you saw over there that we ejected the villager, and he stood right over here on this block, and then he immediately started walking over to the empty slot because he detected the workstation. Now, they will detect workstations within 48 blocks of them, so this could be pretty big, actually. It's much bigger than this, in fact, and you could also make this in a shape of a U as well, like a U shape here. You could do that, and the villager will pathfind all the way around, all the way back, even if the last slot is all the way over here, so that is an option too. Now, when it comes to picking a workstation, they will only do it during the day. So at night time, if you ejected a villager, he would just stand there and wouldn't do anything. But if you do this at any time during the day, once the sun has risen, then they will work and they will detect their workstation and walk on over to it and jump into their pod. Now that we've got our villagers into place, let's talk about trading. So first of all, there is no bed required. So sometimes I get comments, people asking me, do these villagers need to sleep? No, they don't need to sleep. There's no bed required. Just having a workstation is all they need, and they just need to better pathfind to it. So these villagers can get to their workstations quite easily, but can't get to any others, and so they won't lose their trades or get mixed up. And in 1.16.2, the villagers have been vastly improved, so we shouldn't have any more issues like we have in past versions. Now, the other thing is that villagers will trade twice a day. Now, what does that mean? Well, if you trade with a villager, eventually the trade that you try and do with them, once you've done it enough times, you'll get a red cross here, which means that this trade is then locked out. Now, twice a day, that will then unlock, so you can do it again. So that's the limitation of some villagers. Now, the other thing when it comes to villages is there's a thing called profession cycling. Now, what does that mean? Well, that is the first time a villager comes to a workstation, he's given some trades like this guy here, but you might not like those trades. You might want to try and get something different. That's particularly important, like when you're trading with a librarian, for example. Maybe the first book you're looking for a mending book, for example. Let's see if any of these guys have got a mending book. No, nothing here. No. So let's say, for example, we're after a mending book from this guy. But what we can do now is, if you don't trade with them, if the first thing you do, if you replace this workstation, they will indeed refresh their initial trades. Now, the way to do that in this farm is you can do it once they're all in their slots, no problem at all. But put down a slab on top of the workstation, just like that. That means this guy can't get out, and then you can break this workstation, and you'll see he loses his trade. Then you get the workstation of choice, put it back, and then he should again gain his profession. Now we can right click on him and see his trades. Now they haven't really changed, so now we can do this a few times, and he should get some different trades eventually until we get one that we like. Oh, quick charge 2, yeah, maybe that's the one I want. So you could do that over and over again until the initial trade is correct. Then once you trade with them, then that trade is then locked in, and that is the same for all professions, for all these villagers. Now, all our villagers are in place. The next thing to talk about is gossip. Yes, these guys like to talk. They gossip about all sorts of things, positive and negative. So let's talk about the positive first of all. So whenever you trade with one of these guys, they will recognise you as being a good guy, and they will tell their friends. So this guy, if I trade with him, he will tell his neighbour that I'm a good guy, tell this guy as well, and they will also lower their prices. They'll give you a discount on the trade. So that is a good way to lower some of your trading prices. There's other ways to do it as well, which we'll talk about in a bit more detail later on. But that is the reason why we have these slabs here, to give these villagers eyesight between each other, so they can see each other. Now, if you were to put a block in here, a full block, you can do that if that's what your design would look better at. But yeah, if you did that, you'd miss out on that positive gossip. Now, the other thing they gossip about is negative things.
Discounts,
if I was to hit one of these villagers and cause him some damage, he would tell his friends eventually, and yeah, I wouldn't be too popular, and that would raise the prices. So you need to be very careful with that. Now, one of the things with this farm is it's very simple, this trading hall. One thing you need to be careful of is what happens if I want to remove one of these villagers. Obviously, the way to do it would be, well, one way to do it would be to kill him. Now, if I was to kill this villager while he's in place here, these guys would see it, and they would think I'm a pretty good bad dude, and they would raise their prices, and that would be bad news.
Is that all they do? They wouldn't prosecute you, no. They wouldn't, like, well, I guess you have them kind of in a prison, but I still find it bizarre. It's just like, oh, you killed this guy? Well, you have to pay a bit more, buddy. Like, you know, I would do a bit more, you know? Like, instead of fucking just raising my prices up a little bit. But, I mean, hey, it's the villagers, you know? They can do whatever they want to do. So, I want to see what the other one has to offer, though, because he said it's a bit more complex, but it has some bonuses. I don't know what these bonuses are. And I want to determine whether or not it's, like, worth it. So, Jesus, like, my entire inventory is filled. Those can go. This is good, though, because you know what I can use this for? I can turn all of this... into traded excuse my fucking terrible English, but I can turn all this into emeralds and stuff like that. I can trade with some villagers. Those probably are not ready yet, so let me see how many villagers we got in here. Oh, we got 2. This thing is working like a charm, I'll admit it. Oh, we got 4! Oh, we got a bunch of babies in here. Okay. So I turn it off. I just need to press that, and that'll stop them from breeding. So, yeah, for now, I don't want to, like, overfill the system. I just want to, like, have it so that... I just want enough that I can start, like, treating.
Is there any death anywhere near these villagers? So if you want to remove a villager from a pod, just remove his workstation, and then if you put another workstation elsewhere, he will come over to it. And once he's well away from your other villagers, you can then take care of him, you know, in whichever way you see fit. Now, I actually did that far too close to the villagers.
Top rated by kids.
Oh my god.
And to demonstrate, look at this guy. His trading prices have gone way up. So make sure you do this
My
well away
god.
from the villagers so they don't detect that.
64 emeralds in a book.
And now, of course, we have this empty slot. The roof has opened. We have detected there's no villager in here. So put your workstation back again so the guy will be locked in place once he comes in. And then get another villager from your breeder. And he should, as long as it's daylight, he should come on over, get ejected as before. He'll detect his workstation. There he is. He's walking on over. And he'll just jump down here nice and easily.
Will
and
he take
the roof will
damage?
close up behind him. Yeah, locking him into place. And now let's get into the block-by-block tutorial. But before we do, here is a material list of everything you're going to need to build this simple version of the villager trading hall. Now, as before, some of these blocks are interchangeable. So here, the top 3 items, these are just building blocks. I've used glass here so we can see the villagers walk across. The stone slabs, again, just building blocks, same as the planks. You can use any blocks for these 2 here. They are interchangeable. Any stair here will do. And then any kind of slab here is just fine. I've put torches here just to highlight the fact that you need to light up your build, make sure no zombies can spawn anywhere near your villages so they don't get converted. Here we have 10 composters. That just means any 10 workstations, depending on how many cells you have. If you've got 10 cells, you need 10 workstations. And then after that, these are the other items you need. So I'll just scroll this down. So you've got a little bit of some observers, some redstone dust, some sticky pistons, some string, various rails, bits and pieces there. And that is it. Now, I will also put this list of materials in the description so you can check that out for yourself as well. And so here we go with the build. You need to start off with a platform here, which is 3 blocks.
Okay, so I'm just gonna
deep here, and then 21 blocks long. That's the kind of minimum you need.
I'm just gonna skip ahead a little bit because I want to see.
So imagine this villager has come from your villager breeder along the rail line. So now we can get this guy going. He'll get ejected, and he walks straight into his cell just like that, and he's in place, and he's got his profession ready to be traded with.
Okay.
And now let's move on to the second design.
Yeah,
this is still pretty simple. Has a little bit more to it, but yeah, it's still pretty good. And has a secret weapon. This guy. We have trapped a zombie, and he's part of this trading hall. Why would we do that? Well, we'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, this is still pretty simple. If we look at the profile of this thing, it's still pretty easy. And you'll notice that most of this is exactly the same as the simple version. We have the villagers in their same pods with the slabs next to them, the observers and string behind them.
Oh, this is how you lower the prices.
And around the back, the same piston, single piece of redstone on the block. And of course, the walkway along the top is exactly the same, and our rail system on this end, this is all exactly the same as well. The only difference really is a little area here for the zombie and a piston underneath to move the villager up and down. That is about it. So why is this important? Let's talk about that for a second. So we've already talked about gossip, and in particular positive gossip. So let's look at one of these villagers. So let's look at this guy, for example, the first one here. He's got a trade here for 26 potatoes for 1 emerald. Now maybe you think maybe that's too expensive. I don't want to pay 26 potatoes for an emerald. Wow, dude. But what we can do is we can make this cheaper. The positive gossip we're talking about is if you convert a zombie villager into a villager, he will vastly discount his prices, and we can do that in this farm. We can flip this lever just like that. He gets lowered down, the zombie can see him and gets attracted to him, and then starts attacking him just like this. He jumps up and down, and the stair above does go up and down, but that's okay. And now he is converted into a zombie villager. And we can raise him back up again, and he's now part of our farm. Now, to get our discounts, we need to convert him. Now, to do that, you give him a splash potion of weakness, like that, then get an apple and click it on him, like that, and we get that sound effect, and that means that he is now converting. He's going to convert back into a villager, and when he does, his trades will be discounted. Our guy has now converted. He's back to being a villager, and look, if we check his trades, his original trade, the 26 potatoes, has now been discounted to only 20.
Yes. See, that's good and all, but the problem with it is that I don't know how to make... well, in general, I'm terrible at making potions. Like, I, for the life of me, cannot make them. I've tried to, many times, but I just cannot make them. I don't know why, but I can't. So I think we're just going to go with the first design. So first, I think I'm just going to grab some dirt, or all the dirt I have, and I'm just going to terraform because I kind of need to. Because I have a fuck ton, which is like, well, my land is not very flat. Oh, here we go. Lots of dirt. Yeah, let's just flatten this out as much as possible. We can probably make it from like here. Can leave this in place. That is because that is my strip mine down there, and I don't want to. I don't want to touch my strip mine because though it hasn't given me a single diamond, I don't think. It's still useful for grinding up like coal, iron, all that stuff. Yeah, this is gonna. Oh. You know what? This is good though, because already we are industrialized, or I am industrializing. So that's good. It's like always my goal in Minecraft, just get to industrialization. Because once you get industrialized, it is smooth sailing from there. Well, kinda. Still have to labor yourself with building machines and stuff like that, but I think my goal for this world is just to create a massive city. Like, when I say massive, I mean like massive. Because, like, this is just a huge sea of, like, just stuff in general. Like, a large sea. Yeah, but it's very large, so I want to make like my own city, and I think that would be very cool because we've got like so many different biomes like surrounding this like bay area. So what I think I'm gonna do is there's a mushroom island in the middle of the sea, right? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn that mushroom island into like my focal point of my base, right? Because technically that's where I spawned. That's the world spawn. Okay, so let's just stretch that. Yeah, but I want to make that kind of like my focal point of my world. I'm gonna build my base there, and then in the sea around it, I'm gonna have like, I don't even know, just a lot of stuff like a shipping yard, maybe like towns. I'm definitely, what I was thinking is I was gonna have a giant wall surrounding everything, like not just in the sea, but like around, like just completely around it. I do not have enough dirt for this. That is fine though. Yeah, but I'll try and make like a little bit of an illustration on what I want to do. Okay, just get out of here. Yeah, you know what? This is only 1 block tall, so I think the only thing that's going to spawn here is spiders. Which, I'm fine with that. They're not even going to be harming anything, so... Though even if I flatten all this out, I still don't think I'd have enough dirt, even if I remove the bottom layer. Yeah, most likely not, so... Excuse me if I hear crying in the background, ignore that. As my PC is in my room right now, and of course I have to be right next to my brother and my sister, who are both very young children, so... Okay, yeah, I definitely don't have enough dirt. These fucking flowers are just in the way. Alright, yeah, definitely don't have enough resources to completely fill this in. Not right now, at least. I don't think I really have any more dirt. I could probably remove this hill, but I'm not going to do that right now, so... Right, can I get in? Do I have any more dirt? Anywhere? Yeah, it's not looking like anymore. Oh wait, hang on, I got a stacking right there. Getting kind of close tonight, but I can probably place the rest of this down before nighttime. Real quick. Yep, let's just fill this in. Alright, y'all, I think I'm gonna end the stream there because I don't want to stream anymore. And I feel kind of bad because I